I hear laughter through the walls, and I live alone. The first time I heard it, I almost dropped my mug of lukewarm coffee. A burst of clear, joyful laughter, echoing through my living room. Problem was, I live alone. My name is Sarah Jenkins, and at 36, I've been a resident of this quiet, slightly too big house for 5 years, ever since my divorce. No roommates, no pets, just me and a whole lot of silence. It was a Tuesday evening, around 7. The streetlights outside were just flickering on, casting long shadows. I'd been engrossed in a true crime documentary, the only sound in the house usually the hum of the fridge. But then came the laughter, high-pitched, almost childlike, but with an underlying warmth that sent shivers down my spine. It wasn't a nervous giggle, this was unrestrained, genuine glee. It sounded like Lily, my niece, maybe 8 years old, having the time of her life. But Lily lived 3 states away. I froze, mug halfway to my lips, straining to hear. Nothing, just the hum of the fridge again. My heart hammered. Had I imagined it? The documentary often had background noises, maybe I'd just misinterpreted something. I rewound, played the scene again. No laughter, just dramatic music and tense dialogue. The next time was a few nights later. I was in bed, trying to read. The house was utterly still, the kind of quiet that makes your ears ring. Then, from somewhere, not distinctively upstairs or downstairs, but through the walls, came the soft, almost conspiratorial murmur of voices. Followed by another ripple of laughter, deeper this time, more like Mark, my brother, 42, with his hearty laugh. But Mark was in the city, working late. I threw off the covers, heart pounding. My hand instinctively reached for my phone, for, what? The police. To report laughter. I crept out of bed, tiptoeing down the hallway, pressing my ear against the wall of the guest bedroom, then the bathroom. Nothing, just cold plaster. The sound had evaporated. Days turned into weeks. The laughter became a recurring visitor. Sometimes it was just a fleeting echo, sometimes a sustained burst that made me whirl around, convinced someone was just outside the door. I started checking the locks multiple times, peering through the peephole before opening for the mail. My usually calm demeanor frayed. Sleep became a battle against the quiet anticipation of phantom joy. Was I cracking up? Living alone can mess with your head, I knew that. But this felt too real, too vivid. The sounds weren't menacing, not sinister. They were simply present. And utterly, inexplicably, there.